What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the SWILL Radio Show. I am Mike, aka Reaction Mike. That's what somebody said I should name myself. So when we do reaction, I guess I'll refer to myself as Reaction Mike. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. But before we get started here with this reaction, which is going to be everything wrong with Nick Cannon's invitation canceled, done by Crypt, we're going to go ahead and give out some quick shout outs, guys, which I really appreciate everybody chiming in, leaving comments, subscribing to the channel and everything like that in the past time that we've been doing this, and I really do appreciate it, guys. We're going for those 2,000 subs, but this stuff keeps me going, guys. But first and foremost, I want to give out a good old shout out to Mises, who made a song called "The Guest." You guys can check it out on the channel. You guys want to check out his channel as well. I'll try to put a link in the description for you guys. So you can check him out as well, because definitely 100% this brother is doing some good things, and I am 100% behind him, like wholeheartedly, like not even playing around, guys. And I also want to give a shout out to Tom McDonald, guys. Definitely love the music you're making as well. Like, I'm finding artists that I've never even heard of just by this whole entire thing. But this isn't a diss. He didn't diss Eminem or Nick Cannon. He just made music that I like, and this is what I like. I like to get music and listen to it. It's like the universal language. All right, but without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get on with this reaction to everything wrong with Nick Cannon's invitation canceled.
Invitations canceled.
A third diss track response, despite there not being a diss track to respond to. I feel like Nick is just trying to find a sneaky way to get Eminem to sing one of Mariah Carey's songs without him actually wanting to.
Why you so obsessed with me?
1 minute and 54 seconds.
He knocked the nail on the head right there when he was talking about all the time that it took. If you guys watched the reaction that I made, it's the exact same thing. Like, it's 100%. Like, it's like drawn out. I could be sitting here like this the whole time, guys. Barely moving. Bop my head back and forth. That's the same thing I was doing for that whole time that he had. 54 seconds of that nonsense.
Nick Cannon playing clips of Eminem dissing him and Mariah in various songs, accompanied by Dr. Dre's voice saying, "Here's what they think about you," a whopping 27 times.
And that made me listen to Dr. Dre's song again. I remember that from back in the day. Yeah, it was awesome.
Oh yeah, it ain't over, motherfucker.
Nick copies the intro to Ice Cube's No Vaseline, hoping that if he uses the same formula, his diss will have the same impact. But he's wrong. Very, very wrong. Nick changes the pitch of Eminem's voice to avoid copyright issues, yet he
Now, I'm trying to avoid copyright issues too, Nick. What's up, bro? You got a lot of money. I don't. So why are you worried about making copyright issues, man? It makes no sense.
Copyright claimed my video on his song when I did the exact same thing to avoid copyright issues. So 5 cents, fuck you. Nick has officially run out of ideas to diss Eminem on, so he pulls the race card and tries way too hard at it. Black power fist in the background? Check. Sporting a sweatshirt of a historically all-black college? Check. Theoretical book about how white people are naturally supremacists and subconsciously hate black people due to their genetically inferior DNA? Check. I understand race is an easy approach to take in a diss battle when it's two different races, but Eminem, of all people, has it.
Crip, man. Wow. I didn't even know about that. I didn't even pay attention to all that. The fist and everything, the book, sweatshirt, the turban. Was it a turban or is it a do-rag? It's one of the two. It's whatever, Nick. Keep doing what you're doing, bro.
He's seen his entourage: Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, Royce the 5'9", Crooked Eye, Jay-Z, Proof, all of V12. I'm pretty sure M is more respected in the black community than Nick Cannon ever will. Nick then smirkingly flashes this page from the ISIS papers. The book itself is a very pro-black movement that equates white skin as an albino deformity of black skin, but on this page specifically, it shows symbols of male genitalia and a gun. And in this book, the author talks about how white people subconsciously use guns as symbols to make up for their smaller penises in comparison to black penises. It's a cool idea.
I mean, it is what it is. If you got one, you got one. You got a big one, you got a big one. You got a little one, you got a little one. I mean, whatever, man. This part, I think this is, I don't know, it's cool, but just get on with it, Nick.
And almost a really good diss, but this is a theoretical, opinionated book that has several holes in its plot. It says some pretty outlandish things about white people and their subconscious and how people of color can't be racist, and changes the term of racism completely from the scientific definition. It's a very one-sided argument book that fits in Nick's narrative perfectly. It would be like Eminem responding holding a book that talks about how black people are subconsciously doing something in reference to white people because that's the author's specific belief system. It's a very interesting read though, but it shows how Nick is trying way too hard to make this a race issue. Fuck, that was way too nerdy for this video.
He talks so well. I love Crip, guys. Like, he really talks fast. He talks well. He gets the point across, and I really understand everything he's saying, which is great.
He been disrespecting our queens for years.
Gigolo is literally about fucking as many women as possible, where you repeatedly call them hoes multiple times throughout the song.
Matter of fact, why don't you tell him how you really feel, Marshall?
Nick Cannon plays a clip from Eminem's 1988 song Foolish Pride and attempts to paint an Eminem is racist narrative, despite Ray Benzano doing this exact same thing in 2003.
Eminem claimed he had made the tape.
Like, wow. And that's the thing I was saying in my video, guys. I was like, I can get with the song a little bit, except for the whole hook. And it just talks bad about women, man. Like, calling bitches all the time. That part I didn't agree with the song. It's a decent song to me, but that part right there could have left it out.
Of anger, stupidity, and frustration after breaking up with an African-American girlfriend. Although the scandalous nature of Eminem's lyrics have given Benzino and the Source a newfound support for their claims, perhaps the biggest revelation of the press conference was how bad Eminem was just 10 years ago, and how much he's improved since.
Improvement's always good. You can't go wrong with that. That's a good thing. So if you're improving, you're heading in the right direction. If you're doing the same thing and expecting different results, that's insanity. That's crazy, guys.
And we all saw how that ended for Ray Benzino.
If you was really selling coke, well then what the fuck you stop for, Tommy? If you slew some crack, you'd make a lot more money than you do from rap.
I love how Nick thinks he just dropped a bombshell on the whole world when this song has literally been available to the public for over 16 years. If anything, as shitty as it is, he made the song more catchy because the original song sucks, but he made this something you could bounce to. What are you doing, man? Eminem was...
So in other words, Nick Cannon is doing something right? I can't believe it, man. Hell yeah. He's up to 52 sins.
15 at the time of recording this song and had just been dumped by his African-American girlfriend. Granted, what Eminem said is horrific. Here's a clip of Crooked Eye talking about the situation if he was in the same shoes.
I mean, when I heard what M said, I was like, you know what? He's just pissed. If I was fucking a white bitch at the time and she pissed me off, I'd be like, you fucking white bitch. That's just what I'm gonna do. He was like, yo, this black bitch, whoop. It's like, yo. He was pissed. He was in a fucking relationship with somebody. And we say things when we're pissed off. We might not agree with ourselves the next day. But guess what? We say things when we're pissed off.
That's true. That's true. Some people can hold their tongues. Some people can't. I know some people that can't. I mean, I can kind of hold mine a little bit. But I'm going to tell you about yourself. If something happens, you pop off at me, I'm going to say something back, you know?
And us as musicians, we go into the booth. And we spew what's on our minds. And I think the public don't give us an opportunity to change our minds.
Also, can we talk about how fucking hypocritical it is that Nick Cannon's bringing up something that happened over 30 years ago, and he's using it as a diss, but when it came to Kevin Hart tweeting out some really fucked up shit like 10 years ago, he jumped straight to his defense on Twitter and argued with everyone.
Black girls are bitches. What you say, him?
Why can't...
Back to the whole hook again, guys. I just wish he would just, like, not played it so much, man. That was the crappiest part of the song. Like I said, it was decent, but that part of the hook was just straight crap.
Nick Cannon's rap voice sound like his ad-libs right here. They're clear, they have bass to them, but when he starts to rap, it sounds like he's whispering again. What the fuck?
We let you be a guest in his house, but now you cancel, SWILL.
Hey, more race baiting and Nick Cannon using somebody else's insults to insult Eminem. Get used to that. In all seriousness, Nick clearly knew this comment would get under Eminem's skin only because of the Lord Jamar interviews. Also, Nick claims Eminem is merely a guest in the house of hip-hop, whilst Nick himself isn't even a neighbor on the same block.
Goes right back to that song with Mises, Guess. Guys, gotta check it out. If you haven't, what are you waiting on?
Also, Nick Cannon goes back to his normal ways of not rhyming a fucking thing.
I had to put my motherfucking turban on. Outside your motherfucking suburban on.
What happened in the last 10 years or so that made Nick Cannon think this was the way to rap? Like, the whisper rap was the way to go. Because if you look back and listen to, like, Gigolo and Dime Piece and some of his earlier songs, he raps normally.
Protesting with AKs and guns. Our queens don't need your racism.
For the life of me, I could not figure out what he was saying until I looked up the lyrics and realized he rhymed guns with racism. But he said racism to make it rhyme. And it's just, man, I wish Nick Cannon would stop fucking trying.
He's not trying, Crip. He's not trying. That's the whole point, bro. He's not trying. He's trying to put some stuff out. He's trying to get some views, trying to get some extra money. I mean, he's not broke, but he's just trying to get some extra clout. I don't know what it is, man. Nick, you don't have to clout chase, bro. You're already there.
Rap. Hey, more race baiting. Get used to that. Also, what does that even mean? How is one person an entire group of this generation, even though that group still exists in this generation? That's like me saying Nick Cannon's the bad rapper of this generation. Like, there's plenty of bad rappers out there, despite how much we all hate them. Also, Nick ignores the multiple collaborations and collaborative albums with people of the African-American descent, but no, KKK.
Ain't no age for white race.
I would give anybody watching this right now $100 if they can lip read and see what the fuck Nick Cannon was saying during...
Well, what he's saying, Crypt, is... Well, I don't really know, but I'll take the $100 though, bro. He's saying more racist stuff. That's all he's saying. So where's my $100, Crypt?
Let's see. Yeah, God forbid Nick Cannon said some fucked up shit when he was younger. I once thought Nick Cannon was one of the greatest actors of all time because of Drumline, and then I got older and realized that I was fucking stupid. According to the Gospel Coalition for the Nation of Islam, a member of the Fruit of Islam is supposed to be respectful to all, regardless of color. Nick Cannon...
It just says, hey, man, can't we all just get along? Like, it makes some sense. So much hate out there, man. Like, this is, like, brewing from 10 years, bro. That's like, you know, if I had a baby mama, which I do, but if I had a baby mama and somebody was doing whatever, and I'm still holding a grudge about it, man, come on, man. Get over it, bro.
Has literally brainwashed himself with this theoretical, opinionated book. Nick tells Eminem to read this book to see that he's racist, but this book's main point is that white people are subconsciously racist due to white supremacy. Therefore, he's always going to be racist. Despite his actual racist comments, he's still going to be racist no matter what.
Goddamn right, yeah, I'm on one.
Nick has spent a decent amount of bars referencing his Islamic faith, but then proceeds to casually drop God, which is an impermissible phrase in the Islamic faith and one of the worst things you can physically say in the religion.
Christopher Columbus, hip-hop wish you discovered.
Nick does his best Yoda impression and says a sentence completely ass backwards. Hip-hop wish you discovered.
Just for Rosa and Coretta, Asada and Loretta.
What is going on here? Like, what is the point of this? Nick has become so enthralled with this race issue
There's no point, Crypt. There's no point, brother.
that he has forgotten why he's dissing Eminem in the first place. It's because he said he had no balls, in case you forgot.
Your mom told your ass you wasn't
I forgot.
in our house. I'm trying to find out who the fuck let this pest in our house.
Lord Jamar also said that women in rap aren't real rap, which is super disrespectful to the queens of hip-hop, and it's literally half of the reason you're dissing Eminem for, so where's that Lord Jamar diss track at, man? Also, how many fucking interviews are there of you out there saying that Eminem is in your top 5, yet you're calling him a pest right here? Make up your mind, man.
History, so I'm assuming you didn't listen to it.
I did.
Holy crap, man! Like, Crypt, keep doing what you're doing, brother. Man, I got another person I look up to actually. Thanks, Crypt.
I haven't heard it, right? But I still Eminem's in my top 5.
My number 1, Pop, hands down. Okay. My number 2, Eminem.
Now, people may not remember this. But I do recall you having a battle of sorts with the likes of one of the greatest wordsmiths / rappers known to man in Eminem.
Now, when T.I. comes out and says something, you know it's something serious. Now, we're up to 72 sins, guys. This is kind of like, this is serious business, like for real.
Yep. You heard him. This is how you feel about us. We just gonna keep letting that ride?
Well, everybody else heard it 16 years ago, and you've been letting it ride since, so I don't see why you wouldn't let it go on a little bit more. Also, need I remind you, it was 30 years ago! Also, in the song, Eminem said black girls are bitches and black girls are dumb, and then Nick says, you heard what he says about us. So, is Nick admitting to being a girl right now?
We got ace paper, you racist. I see why you hate it.
This is the second pre-court.
So, I mean, yeah. I'm just kind of wondering if there's going to be any more to this. That's all I want to know, guys. I don't know. Is there any more? Or is this it?
In the third chorus, and Nick says more words in the pre-chorus than he does in his actual verses, and Eminem says more words than Nick Cannon altogether.
Oh yeah, the Hop and Bob and all them other house Negroes that keep defending this motherfucker. Holla at me. I got some books you should read.
Nick says anybody supporting Eminem because he's white is now considered an Uncle Tom. And I know a lot of people who are...
Well, I support Eminem. You got some books for me, Nick? I'm not an Uncle Tom or anything like that. I'm not a house Negro either. You know, I might be a little light-skinned, but whatever. That's besides the point, man. Show me some books, Nick. Like, for real. I know you're watching this. Like, for real. Hook me up, bro. If you look in the description, my email is there. Hit me up, please. Anyone that wants to get in contact with me, hit me up with the email there.
not going to be happy about this one.
Oh, and Marshall, I tried to give you an invitation. Now your invitation's canceled.
In Eminem's defense, you didn't give him an actual date to come on the show, and you can't RSVP to something that doesn't have an actual date. Also, this reminds me of this clip from South Park.
Hey, you guys, I'm going home.
That's true. 80 cents?
I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. I left my cell, my pager, and my home phone at the bottom.
Thank you guys so much for stopping by this video. Hopefully you got...
That is awesome. I definitely appreciate everything Crip did here. Yeah. Look, hit him up, man. He got his little Twitter out there. He's got his little Instagram out there. It's what's up, guys. But hey, that's another reaction done by SWILL Radio. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you next time.
And subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell notification, guys.
And we'll always keep you guys up to date on the latest trends.
Check out our Facebook and our Twitter. The links are in the description below.
Thanks for listening.